Hi, I'm Bob Ryan, and like you, I'm trying to digest the big news of the day, which is that famous 2003 list with the PED users, which has already outed A-Rod, has now produced two big fish of great interest to Boston. One is Manny Ramirez, no shock there, given what's happened with him already this year. Number two is David Ortiz. Yes, Big Papi is on the list. Big Papi had no comment today prior to the Red Sox game, but we all certainly are left with our thoughts on this one, and I, for one, cannot be shocked. No one with half a brain can be shocked. You knew that David Ortiz was a suspect for a number of reasons. The enhanced performance at that particular point in time, his association with that dirty trainer, Presnell, Mr. Presnell's first name escapes me, in the Dominican, and his very, very hearty denial and style in spring training, in which he declared that all steroid users should be banned for a year, not for 50 games. Quite forthright. Reminded us a lot of the famous finger wag of Rafael Palmeiro. It was a little bit too forthright. It worried me a little bit. But you can't be shocked with Big Papi. You always had to have it in the back of your head. It was possible. You didn't want it to be so. I don't want it to be so, but I always knew it was certainly possible. Where do we go from here? Well, no one knows right now where we go from here, but the big question, of course, is that does this, in fact, taint the 2004 and 2007 championships? Well, of course it does. There's no way of getting around that. The only rationalization you're going to have left is maybe he was hitting off juiced pitchers. Maybe the other team had juiced guys that weren't as good as their guys. That could all be true. But this is all going to be sorted out over time. What is this now? Is it a tragedy? No, it's sports. It's not a tragedy, but it's a very troubling thing because there has been so much goodwill around here starting at that point in time, roughly in 2003, which coincided with David Ortiz becoming the great folk hero of this town when he got in the lineup in June of 2003 and started knocking out home runs and driving in runs. He's been one of the most fun figures we've ever had in the history of Boston sports. And so this is a very, very troubling thing. The betrayal here factor is enormous. So a lot of legs in this story. We all know that. But the immediate reaction I have is I am troubled, and you should be too.